YouTube in the house. Hello, my name is Ricardo Rodriguez. Welcome to my channel, Tube Grade, and welcome to my series, Financial Education University. If you're trying to become a financially educated individual, trying to build that financial literacy or build wealth for yourself, you're in the right channel. I highly recommend you subscribing because I'm constantly putting up daily content about how to build your wealth, how to build that mindset to become wealthy. Now let's dive into the content. Just really want to go over the importance of budgeting because they do not go over this in school. A lot of the school system just wants to teach you how to spend money on goods, spend money on fancy restaurants, on nice clothes, just to be a consumer in the economy, basically. Budgeting is necessary if you want to become wealthy because you're evaluating your monthly income and you're evaluating the expenses that you spend based off your income, right? You don't want to go negative. You want to have, everything put into place. Make sure you can afford every expense, whether that's bills, whether that's, daycare, whether that's taking care of your loved ones, whether that's food on the table, right? So in order for you to allocate this system, you want to budget appropriately. Now you can budget any other manner that works for you, but my recommendation would be the bucket system. The reason I love the bucket system, it creates a visual for your expenses that you have occurred throughout your month. You get your income, whether that's $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month. I'm just making up numbers here, but you calculate your income, 4 weeks in income. If you get paid weekly, multiply by 4. If you get paid bi-weekly, multiply by 2. You get that monthly income, and now you basically divide up your expenses in the form of buckets, create a visual. I did this as an example for everyone, right? We all pay our internet, we all pay our phone bill, we all pay our food. I highly recommend you include these two. These are very important. You got your savings and you got an emergency fund. If you do not know what an emergency fund is, I highly recommend you watch my video on what an emergency fund is and the importance of saving up for one. Now, once you allocate these buckets, you want to budget on how much you spend, right? You could put that within a money value, whether that's $100 on this bill or calculate it within a percentage. 10% of my income goes to this bill, or 20% of my income goes to that bill, right? Now set a limit on your spending. If I make $1,000, I should not be $1,000 a month. I should not be spending $2,000 a month. It just doesn't make sense. You're putting yourself in unnecessary debt, making life a little bit harder for yourself, but that's what you don't want to do. So set a limit on your spending. I want to set a limit on $100 for the month for fun, whether that's your definition of fun is going out with your friends, golfing, spending it on drinks, whatever your form of fun is. I'm setting a limit on only $100 a month or $50 a month or $200 a month, but make sure you set a limit and you stick to that limit. My next recommendation would be don't spend money that you do not have. If I only make, from my previous point, if I'm only making $1,000 of monthly income, I should not be spending $2,000 on that month because I'm only putting myself in unnecessary debt, ruining your credit score, not being able to pay off. Maybe you borrowed that from a loved one. Maybe you're creating a bad relationship with your loved one because you're not able to pay that person off. You do not want to put yourself under those circumstances. So my best recommendation, really use this bucket system or a budgeting plan that suits you to allocate your spending and make sure you do not overspend. You want to set a limit and you want to set goals for saving and spending money. My next recommendation will be set goals on saving. That was my next point, I'm sorry. But really set goals on saving, my recommendation would be at least a minimum of 10%. Like I said, we had that in the bucket system. 10% should go within your savings. Even if you're not saving for a car or a home or saving for, your next purchase of a luxury good or whatever, if that's not even comes to mind, you should just save for the need of saving because, an opportunity might present itself to capitalize on, whether that's a money-making opportunity, whether that's a new invention comes out or a new product comes out and you really want it, but you can't afford it, right? Or that emergency fund that sometimes we have that unnecessary expense or unexpected expense and we can't fulfill the payment, right? So we have savings put to the side, we can allocate for that expense or that investment, right? Because now we have money saved up on the side. we could really take action on it. You know, you don't have to worry of how am I gonna come up with this $100, $500, $1,000 when if we, you know, saved up appropriately and we achieved that financial goal, and we can allocate this to a better use. Now, like I said, my recommendation would be at least 10%. Maybe you could change it to a number. I want to save $100 a month, or I want to save $500 in the span of a year. You know, just really strategically plan what suits and works best for you. That's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you appreciate the content. Like I said, if you really enjoy the content, like the video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Share this out to a loved one if they could really benefit from the information we went over in this video. And let's say you're already financially literate. Let's say you already built up a budget and you have some savings on the side. You're waiting for this opportunity to present itself. Well, I have an opportunity ready for you. It's called my YouTube Freedom Blueprint. It's a way that you can make a second stream of income through the online platform YouTube. If you were interested, just click the link below. Enter your email address, completely free. It's that simple, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.